YouTube, what's going on? This preacher. So, going through this construction zone on I-75 in Georgia, and I blew my passenger steer tire. Now, if you ever had a steer tire blown, yeah, it's a scary time, scary event. I mean, it blew, and thank God I wasn't that heavy. I'm only 37,000 pounds in my trailer. Plus, because I was going through the construction zone, I was only going about 55 miles an hour, so I wasn't going that fast. But it had the concrete blocks on both sides where it was no shoulder whatsoever. I mean, no shoulder. Now it happened about 1:30 in the morning, so I didn't have like a lot of traffic right next to me, but I was right next to the concrete barrier, and it was two lanes, but I was able to keep the truck in the lane and everything. And of course I had to ride on the rim, so I'm trying to slow down, but luckily I was just getting out of the construction zone when it happened. Just getting out of the construction zone. So yeah, man, it real scary, because then you can't steer. So on the passenger side, can't really turn, and I'm still slowing down. So I had to guide it over to the right to get on the shoulder of the road. But yeah, man, it was a real scary thing. Thank God that Jesus took the wheel. Thank God he took the wheel. I was gonna drive throughout the night and get down to like 400 miles, and I could finish the rest of my trip tomorrow. But it then ate up most of all my clock sitting here waiting. First I had Love's coming out, and Love's called me about an hour later and say, hey, they can't find a technician. They got to cancel because they don't have a technician. So nobody wanted to get up, I'm guessing. At by that time it was about 1:40 in the morning. So I guess none of the techs wanted to get up and come out. So then I had to get the TA. The TA was about 50 minutes away. I'm in Valdosta, Georgia. So they coming up from Lake Park up here. So by the time I do that and try to work out the deal, because I need a rim and a tire. So I had got, a matching tire. Where's kind tire? It's not going to be matched because this is going to be a brand new tire that I have on my passenger side, and my other side, this won't be new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one for the roadside, and it was $800 for the Michelin steer tire. And then tomorrow, after I get to my spot, I'm gonna go to a Love's TA and get a new driver's side tire too. So I have two new tires on my steers, and then I just keep the other steer tire as a used tire, and I just put that on the back of my cab, and I just keep that as a used tire. It don't make no sense to have one new tire and another tire that's half, the tread of the new tire, because the new tire gonna be 30 seconds. This other tire that I got, it's already down to 14, 30 seconds. So I might as well just go ahead and just use it as a used tire. I had replaced my trailer tire on Monday, today Tuesday. So yesterday I replaced my trailer tire, one of my trailer tires, because my air brake chamber had blew. The hose broke off the fitting and it locked up my tires, and one slid so bad it slid all the rubber off to the wire. So I had got a new tire put on that was on Love's, and I was like, well, I'm gonna wait till I can get the truck up to the shop, because if I wait till I get up to the shop, then they'll replace my tires for free. So I just bought one tire that was $400 for the trailer tire. So I already spent $400 on the tire yesterday, $416 to be exact. And now I gotta get a rim and a tire, and between the rim and the tire, that's another $1,200 that I'm spending today. Total of $1,600, a little bit over $1,600 in 2 days, just in tires. Not to mention I got to get another tire, but I might just not get the driver's side tire, wait until I get up to the shop up there, because I get the tire for free. So and that way I don't have to pay no more money. I just take it up there and I get two new tires put on, and no money won't be out of my pocket, and I still would get to keep, my other still tire too. So I might just do that. Take the trip up there to Chicago to their shop so I can get the tires replaced for free. But let me tell you, that was a scary thing, man. And I knew something was kind of wrong, because I was going through the construction, and even though the speed limit was like 60 miles an hour, I slowed down because the roads was like real rough. And I mean, they was real rough. But even when I was coming through Jacksonville with all that construction going on there, the roads was rough too. So I'm like, man, at least the roads are just getting rough like crazy, right? So when coming through this construction, the road was rough too. I'm like, man. So I slowed down because it was uneven lanes. So I'm slowing down because when you get in that uneven lane and you don't hit it just right, you know how it'll just rock your truck and stuff to one particular side. So I slowed down to like 55, and then next thing you know, I heard bah, and the wheel got real tight, and I started to go over to the right, but it wasn't no shoulder because it got the concrete barrier right next to the line. So I had to just hold on to this wheel tight, man. Jesus took the wheel. So yeah, man, it's like when stuff happens, when stuff happens. I mean, my last settlement last week, I made $2,500, but even like Dirty Broke was saying, and I said on one of his videos, okay, yeah, you'll make like $2,500, but you can't keep all that money, because stuff like this, you need to save up money. And then even if you put in $200 a week up for maintenance or anything like that, okay, yeah, you can put $200 up for one tire blowout on the road with a roll call. That's $800 right there. Automatic bill gone. Now you done saved the whole month in one tire that took all that money. And in this case, I done had two tires in 2 days. That's why I pay myself, $11.50. So no matter how much money I make over $11.50, it goes inside my savings for occasions like this. Just for occasions just like this. So I mean, even in this down market, okay, yeah, still making some money, but you still got to save this money because it's a down market, but it's not down prices. They're not charging you cheaper now, even though it's a down market. They still want that same high market price to come out here, put on some tires. The same thing. I mean, you save the money, and I'm trying to take a vacation in November. So I'm trying to get ahead, so that way when I take like 2 weeks off, I'm ahead on everything. But this right here, these 2 days, just spend $1,600 on tires, man. And then I just had a PM done too. I had a PM done on Friday on the truck, and that was $578 because it was time for me to change on all my filters and stuff. So I had to change all my filters and had a PM done. I just did that on Friday. Then, like I said, then the brake chamber air hose broke, so then I had to fix that. Look, I fixed that myself, changed the fitting and everything like that. But then that wound up hurting me even more in my neck and in my shoulders and stuff. That really hurt trying to do that. But I was on a 2-lane road and it stopped right there. It wasn't no shoulder. I pulled over, the police came and they was directing traffic. 2 police officers came out there and direct traffic. And then I was like, no, I'm finna fix this myself. And they was relieved. They said, man, sometimes on this road, they got to be out there for 4-5 hours, waiting on somebody to come and fix it. They was happy I was able to fix it, They was real happy about that. I mean, they was real happy I was able to fix it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fix this myself, man. Took me about 15 minutes to fix it. I'm like, man, what's up with these hoses, man? This is like the second time that didn't happen. I'm like, man, I don't know. So, I mean, this down market, when you start having some issues, luckily it's nothing major. Nothing like that, but I got a warranty on the truck and everything, so I don't have to worry about fixing anything like that. I mean, I didn't even have to pay for a brake chamber repair for them to come out. I just didn't want to wait 6-7 hours for somebody to come out to put on a new air fitting when I got air fittings. I'm like, yeah, I don't have to pay for it, but I ain't want to sit out there and block the road for 8 hours on getting somebody to come out there just because I don't have to pay for it. I had it fitting. I had hose clamps. 15 minutes, I'm out there and I'm going. I know some of y'all wouldn't do that, but hey, I would. I got another cash truck where I don't have no warranties on, so I got used to fixing little problems like that and don't have to worry about it. But in this down market, when you have breakdowns, man, you got to be ready for it.